right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Aztecs ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Sooners offense will get first crack at it here. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed. But what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take it?
Oh, he's got some space. The 30, running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really. God.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Made a defender miss. And they're able to get him down. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll run play action. A strike downfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. Outside the pocket, let's go. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
They called something else. I think they put.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. He's up to 73 yards on the ground in the 1st quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Gonna let it fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll... Snags a quick pass on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Aztecs will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
With the catch, it's Slater. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Running back searching for a hole. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Got it!
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
And the Aztecs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Goes to the option. Now the toss.
Damn, Tony.
Touchdown Aztecs! Excellent pass by the back on the... He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown Sooner. The Aztecs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Finds some room. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
It's complete to the left. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Grab behind the line. It's Slater. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, San Diego State. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Sends it downfield. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And I've been impressed with this defense physically. Like, their physical domination of the line of scrimmage. Just the run game has been pretty non-existent so far. And, man, when you control the run game, a lot of times you can control offenses.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Fighting off the defender. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw it. There's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Defense wants to bring the heat. They'll move the wide receiver. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O.
3:25. Ready, go.
Red pass hits complete. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab. And he slipped through. And the Aztecs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Floats it out in space. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. down, they'll try to do it again on this one. Snap it to the back. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's
Showing that nigga, bro.
on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense and defense with pass interference
Can you
coming.
get to that shit?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown Sooners! And looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass. I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football. I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Aztecs will punt this one away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Got enough for the first down. Got a lot of room to the right. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Gets to eat what she loves. For over 60 years, we've helped millions of members find what works for them. Now, it's your turn. Watch your life open up. Watch your story shift. Watch what you're capable of. Watch it work. Use flip cup yogurt to swirl it.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Throwing right. And here's the third interception of the night. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle and hit flat drop. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Running.
To the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown Sooner. And after that last... Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy...
Breaks into the open. The 40. The 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Under fire. Got the quick pass. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Right down the boulevard. It's good. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out quickly. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Unloads quickly. And he's still running after the move. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. It'll be third and long. The give to the tailback. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Fires it down the seam. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive